Kevbot also really good doubles player and super fast, super cracked, you know? So this is going to be tough because I think that comp-wise, it's going to be hard for Jmook and Krudo because, again, like, damn, the synchronization even in the
they're locked in.
That's wild.
That's twin for real.
Yeah, that is twin for real. But yeah, I think that these two characters are both going to be kind of hard for Double Sheik to deal with. So we'll see how Red Team goes about it.
Kevbot and RapMonster are both wearing hats, though. That's big for the consideration.
That's true.
Yeah.
But Jmook and Krudo both not wearing hats. So there's a little bit of synergy there. Although I will say, Jmook and Krudo not on the same vision game.
Yeah, actually. So true. Krudo
Yeah.
unfortunately needs glasses to play melee. How sad.
Yeah.
I feel like Fox, Luigi's actually like a super strong team because Luigi just can like force a bunch of trades and get percent, and then you have Fox's kill power.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they explode.
And it's interesting because normally like Luigi just goes in, but actually Rapm, when he teamed with Dragunov at Genesis, that was one of the only times that I saw Rapm actually like play more support. And I think that with Fox is like one of the few characters that actually makes sense because Luigi can go in and go crazy, but Fox is just amazing at that too. And it actually works out pretty well because Luigi has really great aerials for ping-ponging. You have a really easy way to just get right over to where you need to be fast with your wave dash. And Rapm's also really good at it, even though we mostly see him going crazy on the sticks in the front. So either one can play back, either one can play front, which is really, really nice. I think the only thing that I think this team comp is kind of lacking in is saves. Luigi's not that great at saving because he doesn't have great aerial drift, and then Fox, that's like his real only weakness in teams other than like, you know, getting killed or whatever.
Yeah.
Is he's not the best at saving. So they both got to stay on stage, but it's not looking too hard for them so far.
I definitely think all that's true. I think it's funny too the way that Luigi and Fox can set up their combos because Fox falls so fast you can get an aerial out, get down, and jump up again.
Yeah.
But Luigi just stays up there.
Yeah.
So he just sits there and floats while you back your back into them.
Yeah, literally. It's pretty crazy. And Luigi aerials are just like so amazing. And so having someone that can like serve you up, someone in the air like that is like perfect. Because that's normally the problem, right? Is like getting there so you can hit it.
That's for sure.
Oh yes.
Easy
Oh
service.
yes. I like the neon, you know, fit. You know, normally people have very muted colors at tournaments, so nice to be loud and bright with your color choice.
I agree.
But yeah, I think that on first glance, this stage might actually seem like pretty good for Sheik in this, but honestly, I think that the space can kind of be a disadvantage because as we've been seeing, like, the blue team is going to be really good at separating them, and I think that Double Sheik is not the greatest at, like, reconnecting in that way. They can both get kind of walled out, and are not the best at, like, running past people and trying to, like, you know, spam aerials like that because Sheik also doesn't have the greatest aerial drift, so blue team has just been getting a lot of capitalization on that, off the ping-pongs and whatnot, and so I think, honestly, it would make sense if they, looking towards next game, we're going to a little bit of a smaller stage, maybe like Yoshi's or something, cause some chaos as well.
It's so crazy that Sheiks are so used to walling they can't even let their teammate in.
Yeah, deadass. Sheiks are so used to walling, you know, I don't even know if Sheik could let anyone in her personal life.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a pretty simple 2v1. Sheik, for all her strengths in teams, not a good 2v1 character. Notably, her grabbing is pretty much only good in teams because your opponent can actually, or your teammate can come and help. Her grabs are actually really long, and so if you try to do it in a 2v1, it's like almost a bad thing. And so that's just a huge option to not have on the table whatsoever in a 2v1.
Grab is off the table.
Yeah. So we'll see where they end up going. The survivability could be nice, but again, like, blue team is so good at edge guarding in this comp, right? Fox up smash, Luigi up B. We saw a few of that. I think actually Rapm missed one, but still ended up getting the kill. So we'll see where they go. One place I think they will not go, though, is FD. That sounds
probably
miserable.
Not. That does sound miserable for Double Sheik.
Sheik.
They need the platforms for sure.
Yeah, I would think one of the other triplats, probably either Yoshi's or Battlefield. Battlefield wouldn't surprise me too much. You still get those like platforms to camp out on, or like try to help out on. But in Double Sheik, I feel like that strategy is a little bit scarier, just because like one of you's got to be on the ground, you know. So we'll see what happens. They're definitely discussing it.
I'm looking for a RapBot sweep.
Okay, yeah, we see Battlefield. Yeah, I think you might get what you're looking for. Because again, it's just a hard comp to make work. And RapM and Kevbot both amazing at teams, and just like we were saying, like honestly, Luigi for the longest time was not really seen as like a team's character, but I think that like with certain top tiers, he actually does pretty well.
Oh, I think so too. I think Luigi Fox is a super strong team.
Yeah, Luigi can cause so much chaos, and it's just like, and Fox is such a good character at like adapting to those kind of situations that they end up working out really well together. Which, you know, I mean, go figure, a character's best teammate is Fox. Who would have thought?
Guessed, yeah.
Who would have thought? But you know, red team getting the first stock here, which I think that kind of kill is a lot of what they're going to be looking for, trying to get these edge guards, especially onto Kevbot. Just because Sheik lacks a little bit of kill power, and so if you're trying to kill them off the side, you're going to have to do way more damage, right? So just finding those gimps, finding those earlier kills will definitely be really useful.
Yeah, definitely have to isolate the Fox and then wall out the Luigi. Because if you get an opening on Luigi, you're not going to kill him quickly off of it.
Yeah.
But Fox, you can get dead.
Yeah,
and your teammate can buy you time.
It's also easier to wall out Luigi than it is to wall out Fox. So if we were going to try and like reverse that equation, it would be definitely, I think, better for, you know, walling out the Luigi and killing the Fox. Easier to kill Fox, easier to wall out Luigi. It just makes sense. Ooh, and right there again, blue team having the great ping-ponging, just getting like 70% racked up while, you know, I don't know which is which actually, but one of the Sheiks was not really able to get into the fray there.
They just look, they're just so similar.
Yeah.
They both have, well, they don't have glasses. They both have a hat. They both have, I'm talking about Sheik. They both have long legs.
Yeah, we already went over that. No hats in the player cam.
No hats in the player cam. We're talking about Sheik now.
Yeah, she's got like a little headdress, which is... It's very cute.
It's very
I don't know how Zelda gets all that on in the matter of like a few seconds. But
yeah. Oh, chain out of nowhere.
Yeah, and red team actually doing pretty well here. This is even stocks, but if they can get back and then they could get a double kill from that situation. Not quite gonna get it on Kevbot, but still a stock up with a good position.
Kevbot's still in the blender.
Okay, finally makes it out, but not the way that he wants to. So yeah, 2 stocks to 2. This is not undoable for blue team whatsoever. Both of them are at ledge, and both of the Sheiks are at ledge, and one's at super high %. So Luigi can make quick work of these stocks, and we might see that. But now Kevbot deciding that the invincibility is not worth it. Doesn't want to contend with that. I guess it makes sense as a Fox, pretty fragile, but
is that dead Fox?
yeah, it might end up costing him. But if there's anything I know about RapM is that when it... Okay, well...
If there's anything I know about RapM...
is that I commentators curse him.
That we'll see in the next game.
Yeah. What I was going to say is you got to always be careful if RapM's in a 2v1 situation. He, I feel like when I watch him, he wins more 2v1s than he loses, which is crazy, and I don't know if it's actually true, but that's what it feels like.
That's what it feels like,
because it's so
We're
common.
going on vibes.
It's so common to see him win it. Like... I don't know. Obviously, if he's down 4 stocks to 2 or 4 stocks to 1 or whatever, then, you know, it's hard. But so many like 3 stocks to 1 comebacks I've seen him just, you know, rip out. And it's hard to contest Luigi sometimes, even with 2 people. You know, his aerials are very, very large, and RapM is really good at spacing them. And yeah, we're seeing blue team go to the double Sheik kryptonite. No platforms means no fun.
We love FD. Sheik haters rejoice. We're on the final destination.
Yes. Also, I believe it is 1-1.
Yes, it is 1-1.
Just so everyone knows. But
so everyone knows.
Nice.
Well, let's make the score 1-1.
Mods. Jarvis, get on that. Yeah, and you're really seeing in these kind of situations how it's like it's hard for Sheik to really like force something to happen in doubles. Even when Kevbot was sandwiched between 2 Sheiks without his teammate, it was still hard for red team to even get a good opening, just because like again, like Sheik really wants to be in that walling position and force you to come to her, but I mean, in doubles, they don't have to do that. You know, you don't have time to force that situation.
Yeah, Sheik really thrives when she can threaten the space you're going into, but in doubles, you also have to be able to threaten this, go into their space and threaten it.
Yeah, because I mean, Luigi is honestly like with how RapM is, like if they were trying to do double walling, it's just not going to work, because RapM can go in, try to make chaos happen, and then even if something goes bad, Kevbot can be right behind him and patch up any weaknesses that he might have. So you really do need to find some way to make it happen. And red team has been trying, don't get me wrong, but it's hard, especially on a stage like this where you don't have platforms to delineate it. And even right there, Kevbot, again, very elusive, just getting out of these situations that seem impossible.
Oh, he's back?
Yeah.
Nice shine his foot.
Okay, I think Sheik actually crouched underneath that, which is funny. Luigi up smash, very big move, but does not cover the ground almost at all, so... Ooh. Yeah, and again, I mean, that's, you know, Sheik was trying to go in, trying to get that nair in, but again, like, her aerials just become way safer when you're doing them backwards. And if you're drifting forwards, then Fox can run in and just up smash you. And we are seeing quite a bit of up smash.
That shine up smash was kind of awesome because they did the shine up smash because they started to shield grab the shine. That's gotta feel great.
Wow.
Oh, nice. Up to back air.
Talk about overkill.
Awesome.
Yeah,
unnecessary roughness on the play.
Yeah, flag on the play.
Kevin got 7 there. He got 7 stocks.
Dude,
That's what I love about this comp. Luigi does so much damage, and Fox gets to clean it up.
Yeah, I mean, and vice versa. Like, either one, because a lot of teams, and, you know, Sheik, we were talking about that earlier, a lot of teams are, like, very... they have a little bit of a weakness killing, and that's part of why Fox is such like a Swiss Army knife in doubles, is because he is like that's where you go to if you have a problem killing. Like, don't worry, Fox is your guy.
Yeah.
But Luigi also, like, not quite that like same like up throw, up air, and up smash consistency, but his aerials are just, and his smash attacks even are just so strong in neutral that like he can get the job done. Maybe not quite as efficiently, but still.
I think one of the ways they cover each other is that Fox has kill setups like every percent, but when you get like really high percent, stuff starts linking. You just have huge Luigi hitbox and they die.
Yep. No, absolutely. Absolutely.
Have we been on the mini stream? Have it just been us the whole time? Oh, I don't know.
That would have been funny.
That would have been funny.
You guys can see me messing with my hair every 2 seconds.
Yeah. So real, twin.
Ooh, I like that link into the up or into the nair, but yeah, going back to Dreamland, I think it honestly makes sense because I think that while in theory I could see how Yoshi's could be good, it's even if you know for a fact that's your best stage, low-key, no one really wants to go Yoshi's in doubles. It always feels like you're giving some sort of risk away. You know, it always feels like you're like, oh, but what if they just go crazy on me and cheese me on the tiny stage? And so I totally understand not going there, especially with what we were talking about with like the kill setups that are so potent from both these characters. The Luigi kill setups are going to be starting earlier. The Fox setups are going to be, you know, working as always.
Disgusting, yeah.
Yeah. So just going here for survivability and just hoping that the game plan can work out. And notably, they do have a good lead now, which will, I think, help out a little bit with the problem that they were having last game game 1 on this stage, which was that they would get separated and couldn't really catch back up to each other, and also it's just hard to like force interactions. It's a lot easier when you have a lead, not only to like be able to focus on just, you know, getting back together without actually having to put out hitboxes and without having to get damage, just focusing on repositioning. And it's also a lot easier to, you know, try to play that walling game and make them come to you, even if it is in doubles. And I think that that's making just a huge difference here. Obviously, the SD was definitely unfortunate from Kevbot, but I mean, with how the stocks are going, it's not like that's really going to be the deciding factor.
Yeah, that's a large hill decline for blue team.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, it could happen. I mean, they are both at really high percents, and if Kevbot can just go Cody Schwab mode, just never die, then I could see it happening, because RapMonster is hard to remove, right? And that's going to be a double kill, so, well, probably.
Wow.
Probably. Maybe not, though. Oh, definitely not. Wow.
Oh, and it kills
my
your
God.
teammate. That only I will finish you off.
Had to kill you myself. But yeah, Kevbot really, really needs to stay alive right now, which is really hard as Fox, but if you can find a way, like, you know, RapM is really good at 2v1s, but this is going to be a tough one at 100%, so it definitely needs the coordination.
Focusing on staying alive as Fox is so potent, because then you get to be on the stage, be annoying, and threaten all of Fox's options.
Yeah.
Even if you're not actively doing them.
You're not going to be able to do it there, but yeah, Fox, I mean, he's so good at in doubles being either the aggressor or the, you know, the defendant. And And so it's really scary, even if he is just at the high percents, and it's like, oh, well, he's not, gonna run in and hit me, but he can still whiff punish you, even if you hit, his teammate or whatever, right? So he can just let the other person go crazy while he's just, chilling out.
Krudo kind of looks like a stern father telling Jmook what to do. Like, there's love between the two of them. It's not like a toxic situation, but it's stern. You know what I mean? It's like, you will be doing this, son.
Yeah. And then Jmook's like, yes.
Yeah, it's like, my father was a Sheik player, his father was a Sheik player.
And I'm ready to carry that burden.
Carry that torch, yeah. What would your mother think?
Mother would be proud. Mother would be proud.
Yeah.
Yeah, whereas Kevbot and RapM right now...
nonchalant, I would say.
So nonchalant that it actually appears that they're frozen in time.
It does appear like they're frozen in time.
Just not one care in the world.
That's calm, cool, collected right there.
Yeah, but Kevbot and RapMonster actually are the ages that they could be father and son.
They could be father and son, yeah. I feel like Kevbot would be a good dad. I think he would care.
Yeah, I think he'd do good at it. But yeah, actually, we're gonna see blue team go to Yoshi's, which does make sense, having just lost on Dreamland.
Yeah.
But I do think that this is kind of a risky pick. I think that the tripods worked out really well on Battlefield, and again on Dreamland. And I think that Stadium maybe is more like the FD that they were so dominant on blue team.
That's what I was thinking too. And they're kind of getting put in the blender right now. But the blender is multiple people. You can always be switched in the blender. You think you're on the outside of the blender, and then you're in the blender.
All of a sudden, you're a fruit. And
all of a sudden, you're a fruit.
What happens?
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Some sooner than others.
Ooh, the edge cancel. I always loved, no matter how many years go by, I always love to see the Sheik uppy edge cancel.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we got 4 stocks and 2 stocks on both teams. Which is funny because you would expect that a little bit more from an asymmetric team, but with people playing the same character, it's funny that one person still ends up being the stock tank.
Yeah.
Really shows how styles just changes everything in Melee. But yeah, RapM, if you can keep RapM alive here, this is like the stage where he can just go berserk, right? His aerials and his smash attacks will kill so much earlier than on the other stages that if he can just milk these stocks over and over, then it's going to be really hard for red team because they're just going to take so much damage. They're going to end up getting killed so early. It's going to be tough. Whereas conversely, I think that honestly, that's really tough. I think that red team is going to need a lot of edge guards because they're not going to have quite the same kill power as blue team, but they are going to be able to get the blue team off the stage way more often on the stage.
You actually got to take RapM stocks by getting Kevbot to take RapM stocks and killing Fox again.
At this point, you might as well. There's no reason not to.
Oh, big up air from Kevbot.
Yeah. Blue team is building quite a bit of percent, though. I mean, this could very easily flip to being 2 stocks to 3.
A big up smash. Doesn't fail. They both went to switch who they were fighting right there and then swapped back.
Yeah. That's the glory of having the double team, though, of the same characters, that you can just switch up the roles, no matter what the position is.
Oh, $2 slices. Kevbot.
Okay. This is even stocks, but this is quite precarious.
Is this a last stock game 5 who wants it more situation?
It might be.
It might be.
It might be. But the thing is, I think that there's a little bit of a wow, great Omps attack, super clutch.
He wants it bad.
Yes, I think the Sheiks are gonna have to want it real bad because they are both at kill percent right now. Oh, but Kevbot gets sent so far off stage.
And they get the ledge grab, no save.
Okay, we're gonna need to see a patented RapM comeback.
Oh,
he does get the
clutch. Does he win these?
He does get the edge cancel, and now he gets 1 kill. This is
it's
a 1v1.
Doable. Slight percent lead.
Ooh, the grab.
Let's go gambling.
Oh, no up air. Oh my god, the bait. Okay.
Doesn't up B.
Normally they do those jabs so that they can go to ledge, but he actually did it as a bait there.
Back air. Wow.
That's a jump though. One more chance. Oh, the Omps attack's so clutch again. Oh my god, RapM Mesties.
That's crazy. And the craziest part, he's still frozen in the cam. He hasn't moved. No reaction. Wow. What a way for it to go.
That was insane. I mean, really clutch defensive play from red team, right? That would have been over no matter what if that Omps attack didn't come out. And it almost certainly would have been over even sooner if that first Omps attack didn't come out earlier that stock.
If RapMonster was 2 years older, he wins that. He's had 2 more years of playing Melee. The muscle's more grounded. The muscle memory's ground in. he wins that.
Yeah, that was
associatively he's playing versus two old men, right? Like,
yeah, all the RapM fans in chat, just know, a couple years time,
from now,
this will
he's not
never
missing that.
happen. Never.